Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, we got a special guest today. He like family, man. You know, this family of the
guest.
podcast now. We ain't even going
Sugarcoat
to call him no guest no more. This brother is family, man. When we go to VA, he rolls out the red carpet, show us love. You know, it's nothing but love with us. And this brother got a new album out. He not only family, but he also a dope MC. And he got his new album out, Go Eater. We want to welcome back to the Concert Crew Podcast our man, Boogie ×3. Boogie. What's up, brother?
What's good,
brother? My brother.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling.
We see the setup. We see the setup, so we see how it's going there. I see the vibes.
It's kind of sturdy. Yeah, the background is sturdy. It's real sturdy. It's active back there.
How you doing, brother? How you doing though? Everything good?
I can't complain. I'm glad we survived something and we all just came home or something.
Yeah.
We feel like we just came home.
Supposedly.
Yeah. You feel me? I don't know if y'all fellas been through that before, but that niggas coming outside now.
Supposedly.
We outside now.
Shit getting funny. Niggas getting fired. They stopping incomes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo. That's the illest shit ever, B. Niggas ain't even. They trying to pay niggas to go back to work. They done fucked up. They done fucked up now. They trying to
like, you ever done do this from home? We've been doing it for a while now.
Hell yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, unemployment, all that shit. Yeah, niggas ain't got to go to the club no more, no stunting. I almost did this interview with no shirt on.
Damn, that's how you feeling?
I was walking around, I'm drinking Hennessy. I've been drinking since no time. You know,
we already know the vibe's gonna be good then. So Boogie, you got this new album, Go Eater, out right now. Like
right.
This is dope. How did the vision for this album come about?
Because all the goat talk, it was part of the plan before. It really was because the young boys around, they was having a conversation one day, and they was talking about Jay-Z, and they were just talking about the Jay-Z's of these time. And we was having a conversation about like who's the Jay-Z of the time, like what the way the culture is going,
right.
Like who's the GOAT, and I'm not to knock them. They couldn't name none of them. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't say, and they agreed about it. They was like, yo, but then they just started naming GOATs. So they was like, there's no Jay-Z at the time. Don't have to worry about that. The GOATs, all right. The GOATs is to them Young Thug. And
wow, okay. So just a younger generation.
Who they said the one was Dirt Man was the GOAT.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, not Lil Baby. And, yeah, not even say Little Baby. It's a weird like it's an algorithm that they got right now. And it's like, it ain't no to me, like, all right, the conversation was Nip. Okay. The last was Nip or GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? Like
right.
to me and to us, he was because of the way he did it and the way it was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT is greatest of all times, B.
Right.
That shit ain't the greatest of this time, or
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Greatest from last week. Them little niggas, and not to knock them, I love them to death, but they Whoop There It Is to me. I don't know if y'all remember Whoop There It Is or Tag Team.
Yeah, of course.
Remember Tag Team? Remember that record? That was the shit.
Right.
Again.
Hey, name me. It was two niggas on it.
I don't know none of their names. I know the group name. I don't know that.
One's named Tag, the other one Team.
Tag and Team.
Waiting all night for me.
They
were just in a commercial though recently, man. So they made a comeback. I still don't know their names.
That ain't Fresh Prince or Jazzy Jeff.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So even just because they know, and at the time they was popular, they was good, but they wasn't around about. They was around in the room at the time. Right. LL and all them. Like LL was GOAT, greatest of all time.
Absolutely, he earned the right of that. He earned. We had an episode for LL. We called it the GOAT because he earned the right to be called the GOAT. Whether he your favorite or not, he earned that. He earned the right to be named with amongst those greats.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So what it was with Go Eater, people were saying that they was thinking I was saying that I wanted to be like I'm better than all the GOATs, the greatest of all times. Nah, there's a line between if if you got Jay-Z, Biggie, and Nas, let's say it's the Mount Rushmore of things. Then you got LL, who's up there. Like it'd be a thing like Busta Rhymes is a GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? Like if Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, and Busta Rhymes is a GOAT, and we talking about GOATs, when we start getting down the lines, and this was gonna get fucked up. We can't name Wale.
Oh, okay? Absolutely not.
Nah.
Right.
Absolutely not.
And I like Wale though, but not even close in that conversation.
There's a line.
Yeah, right.
You understand the line? Right. Like you can see where people are going, and people that do know this respect it. Niggas that the GOAT talk came around now.
Right.
Yeah.
Now LL was the only one at the time running around saying he's the greatest all time.
But on some real shit, Boog, man, if you know hip hop and you from the history of hip hop, whether when you start liking music or start liking hip hop, Wale wouldn't even be in the realms of discussion. You feel what I'm saying? Like that type shit don't even get mentioned. So right then and there, I'm putting the nigga in the fanism, if that's a word. I'm putting him in the fanism spot. Because I know for a fact that you're really a fan for you to say some shit like that. You feel me?
But look what we have been dealing with in the last couple of years. Let's be honest.
So you telling me you comparing all these niggas to tag team back again? That's what you said.
I mean, y'all listen to it. Come on, y'all compare the record shop.
We hear the same talk from our younger generation here, whether it be our kids, little cousins. That same thing you talk about. And it goes on. And sometimes now I can't even debate that because they don't even really know about, the guys that we grew up in loving. They don't even really know about them. But one thing I say about my son is he making me proud as a father, man. He been like, yo, Dad, my favorite Jay-Z album, Reasonable Doubt, like stuff like that. Like it's making me proud because I don't know. I mean, he like the young hippity bop stuff too. But then he's starting to understand our era music and appreciate it. So I respect that. Like, okay, I did my job.
One of the kids has said, I think it was Famous Dex. He was like, they don't even make that kind of music. They make wave music.
Right.
I mean, I'm on the studio. I got a studio and these kids are in there. And they literally don't write nothing down. They go in there from the YouTube joints. They punch in and it's like the song ain't about nothing. If you listen to the song, like what I'm trying to get them to understand is like play Ready to Die.
Right.
That man been dead over 20 years, B.
Right.
Like play the songs, play you can play right now. Reasonable Doubt. Play Reasonable Doubt now. Play the Evils. Even to them, and they even play it. They still listen to it. And they say, yeah, this is that. You know how it made me think of, I'm really at the time where I'm thinking of when hip hop, when I was listening to Kane and everything, and Juicy was my dad, and I'm looking at us like, yo, this what the fuck y'all doing to? But it's not.
Right.
Because we were sampling
Preach. I know
let's say Biggie was Juicy was M2 It already was a hit.
Right.
So all they was mad at us was scratching up their fucking records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking out beats and slowing it down, and you'd be like, man, that's Biggie. They'd be like, that's M2
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now they not saying ain't none of the only motherfucker that use old beats is Khaled. You see what he did?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Come on,
do.
man. Y'all seen that?
Yes, he do. Every song, yo.
Yeah,
it's crazy and ironic.
The Ghostface joint.
Every
I'm like,
time
damn.
this is our second time, with you, and this nigga drops his shit again. I'm just. And it's the same. It's the
another
same.
one.
Yeah, you're right.
Another one.
You're right.
Another one. Yeah.
Nah, it's a lot.
I ain't mad at him.
I ain't knocking his hustle. I
think the new school, they just use the same beat over and over again.
They wash it.
It's just like reggae music in the 90s. They just kept using the same beat. They just don't
like
have
I just heard some shit, man.
Talent.
I heard well, unfortunately we gotta dig into this shit that's dropping. So I just heard.
So I listen to everything. I try to listen to everything.
Absolutely. And I just heard Young M.A. album. And it sounds like she recycled some beats from Pop Smoke.
The same producer.
Yeah. So it's like, it was like, damn, this Pop Smoke beat.
It's just Pop Smoke is just more deeper hits.
And what was the hold on? What was the name of it? I think it was the kid it's one of them that sounded like Pop Smoke.
What was it?
Oh, off the yak. You
Off
talking about
the
young?
Yak.
Oh,
Off
that's
the Yak.
you
Young
talking
and
about
May.
Young and May's project? Yeah, yeah.
Young and May joint. That I was like, damn, this Pop Smoke beat.
It's
Over
probably,
and over
but
again.
it's probably the same producer though. They just
The
give
first
him
Young
the
and May
same.
joint was
Ooh.
Schmurder. Bobby Schmurder joint.
Oh, you right. You right. Yeah, that's it. Is that
It was
same?
the
It's that
same
same
record.
bass line. Yeah.
It was the same record. Like it ain't, so it's not like that.
Recycle.
Okay, again, I'm not mad at none of them. This is my lane. Like and I talked to them. They was like, man, they don't want to be great. They don't want to be. They don't want to be on the
paper.
They don't even want to write. They just want to sing.
They don't even want to. So they don't even want to write. They don't even want to check. They want likes and views.
That's a fact. That's what it's about. More than the money. It's about likes and views.
It's likes and views.
So the only way to take that type of music down is to shut YouTube down.
Nah, not even. I don't think.
You know who on that.
I really think it's our fault. Real talk, because
The older
us being
generation.
older,
The older
we allowed it.
generation.
Yes.
We didn't teach
Yes,
them. You
it
didn't
is
teach
our
the
fault.
youngins right.
Not even now. Fuck the youngest. We ain't gotta teach them right. Just gotta support our own. We had them same tools. We got them same phones and same things. But we don't want to. While they watching the YouTube and shit, we still arguing with the radio. Say, man, the radio don't play shit. Fuck them. Plug your phone up and play the song. Play the songs we like.
Right.
And tell your friends and tell everybody like, yo, nah, I'm not complaining about the young boys or nothing. I know some shit that's hot right now.
So
it's at the point that we like it.
So you saying the older generation just didn't tap into the young resources that like they should be?
Exact. That's true. And it's our fault. It ain't their fault. They using
I get that. I feel you on that.
They using it and they like it. But they do like our music. I got a lot of young boys that they fuck with my shit. They like it. And we gotta stop acting like, all right, some of these niggas we mentioned Wale. He's not young. Everybody ain't
definitely
good.
Not young.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, and everybody wasn't good. That was the thing. Everybody from the back in the day shit ain't. I like the baby.
Everybody baby ain't pretty.
Everybody baby ain't pretty. Everybody baby ain't pretty.
Everybody
Man.
baby ain't pretty, man.
Yeah, her mama wasn't pretty and her daddy ain't pretty. What happened to that?
Word. But for
I agree to that.
It's valid.
So we got Go Eater out right now. So how was it recording this album? How was it recording process of Go Eater?
It was kind of tough because I was in a car accident.
Really?
So I got the stupid skull bar. Yeah.
I didn't know. We didn't know that. I'm glad you all right. I didn't know that.
That was a bad cause.
Wow.
That was the second one of the year. I wrecked my car at the top of the year, then I wrecked my truck.
Oh
right
man, well, we glad you
when
good,
a motherfucker say
brother.
they wrecked, that means their fault. So it wasn't your fault, was it?
Oh nah, VDOT.
Okay.
VDOT. I got a situation going on. VDOT. VDOT cut me off, and I'm motherfucking. I had to pay off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, nah, hell no. Ain't no VDOT wrecked my truck.
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you a real talk. I'll tell you it was my fault. I'm too stupid. I'll be like, yo, that was me. B. I fucked the car. Fuck with the phone. Nah, this one wasn't. Nah, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. But the recording process was easy because I record myself. And I got the studio and everything myself. I do damn near everything.
You know how to engineer. You know how to do everything. That's what's up. So you don't need.
Yeah, engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm
That's
a producer. I
That's
engineer myself.
That's dope.
I do all them videos and stuff. You see myself too.
Yeah, I love them videos you do, man.
Absolutely.
Back from the Gerald album, I love them videos. That's
I'm
dope,
doing
man.
right now.
Absolutely.
I do them right now on shit. I'm doing something. I'm doing. You know how I do. We're gonna do it. That's all it is the tools using the tools that we got right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and trying to capitalize off it.
So you took advantage of all the new tools and the resources and marketing tools, and you took advantage. I honestly thought you had somebody else do that for you. I didn't even know you did them yourself.
No, all they do is show the camera, man. All they do is, I got they shoot the camera and shit, and they do it right. They do, and they like it because all they know with me, they just got to dump the footage. Some of them do their own stuff, but we just shoot some shit today. We got some good things going on, man.
Okay.
We got some the Go Eater project was in between working with me and Knots got that female, the Futures Female project. And I'm gonna definitely get him to come
I
up
seen
here.
I seen him talking about that. I seen we want to come down. We want to come back down and lock in with y'all, man. Lock down with you and now.
For real though, on Boog on some real shit, because you know I'm not gonna take nothing, because I know this every time we get with you it's a great time. I'm not gonna take nothing away from this interview, but I just feel as though when we connect next time, it gotta be on a topic that we had, because we do a lot of topic shit, and I just want to have you there for that topic interview, because you be in that groove that we have. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's go, you know. Come on.
So that's gonna be the next look. You know what I'm saying? Upon, you know, the interview of you and all that, but we gonna have you sitting there for this topic joint we got.
We know we talked last time. We talking music. We talked music more than we talked about your stuff, but then we got into a whole extra hour of just hip hop music conversation, man.
Yeah, no.
And it was dope.
To be honest, that's what Go Eater was for. That's what that album was for. No bullshit. The way I did that album was to show people how to do an album.
Mm-hmm.
Like to show niggas, do that. Just do the album, make the music, son. All that other shit, all that GOAT talk. What it is now, I'm gonna make them little niggas go through me. Like I'm pressing everything for the culture.
Right.
Like it ain't no it's a whole bunch of goats. It's a whole bunch of shit. Like come on, man. And you know, my mama told me if I can't do nothing better, don't say nothing. But if I can, scream it.
I know that's right.
So how have you grown from Gerald the Goat Eater?
Just on the business aspect, Gerald got fucked up because of COVID.
Yeah.
To be honest, because I'm completely independent. Yeah. When I say I'm completely independent,
there was a couple of y'all that caught that though.
Yeah,
it was a couple of y'all of people that I thought was dope, and you know what I'm saying, that caught that COVID shit. You know what I'm saying, but also I just took that time to, like, I'm pretty sure you did as well, and just work on the shit I didn't know about. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Because I had a time. You feel me?
That's what that for real. That's what we got with the Go Eater album, and it helped it out because just the relationships and shit, like the Conway shit. This kid DJ Payne did one of them tracks. I don't know if y'all heard of DJ Payne. Y'all gotta check him out. Okay. What he do is he send out hooks. He send out songs and stuff with hooks and everything, and then doing all that stuff. You know, Point. We was out there. Going back out there to LA with Point working on all the stuff, all that Nipsey stuff, everything that was with 1500 and nothing. Right. And then doing that, I'm working on opening up a school out here, 1500 nothing Satellite Academy. The same thing that they got out LA for the kids.
Okay, that's
because you know they don't have no
that's dope.
They don't have no after school nothing. They we're in the process of looking for a building right now. We do it right now Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at my studio. I have some kids, some dudes come in and teach them about financial literacy.
Oh, that's super dope.
A producer come in on the weekend or something, or one of my editor friends will come and they sit there and talk to them and tell them about things like, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no after school programs or nothing like that. Ain't no basketball courts.
Right.
And all these, it is. And all these kids, they want to do something. You know what I'm saying? They want to do music. This is the new thing. This culture is the new. Everybody want to do a podcast. Everybody want to do a video.
Right.
Everybody want to rap. It's to the point that you remember when we was coming up wanting to rap. You wish you would tell your motherfucking mama you gonna be a rapper.
Right.
Now
everybody.
I got mothers bringing me their kids.
My son wants to rap.
My baby. Everybody baby can rap. My baby. Oh,
my baby can rap.
My baby can rap. Yeah, and they want to pay the money.
Well, hey,
for them to do it.
Let them rap then. They want to pay.
It's way more of that than it was when we was coming out.
I agree. I agree. Wow.
So that's what, again, I'm not trying to degrade them or change them. If nobody, I really, really believe in the culture. I really, look at us, man. Look what this shit did for us.
Right.
Well, for me, that shit took me around the world. I know what it did for me. And knowing now where it's going and how it's going right now to where we can capitalize off it through monetizing and through stuff like this. Through anything. Look at this shit, man. Niggas is doing fucking interviews on the computer. And, come on, man.
Facts.
Look at this shit, man. That shit dope. Real. Like, yeah, we can capitalize. Like, they could do that. I'm gonna have need one of my interns to work y'all shit so the shit don't keep cutting off and all that. You know what I'm saying? Them little niggas know something. That's the future. It's the same thing. It's the marathon, man. It's the marathon.
So you got the skit on the album. They're talking about your definition of GOAT. So what is Boogie's definition of GOAT eater? What would you call a GOAT eater?
Me personally is everybody that think that you got to go through. You not perfect definition, and not be the guy to say it.
Yeah, let's go.
There's Big Daddy Kane, and then there's Master Ace.
You're not holding back. I was gonna go there a little later, but now that you brought that up, I'm gonna go right into it. How did the beef battle between you and Master Ace? How did that start? Since you brought it up, how did they even begin?
We was in high school. We was on the same label. That was Fat Beats. That was an independent record.
Right.
I did a song called Ghetto Love. He did a song called Ghetto Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got word that he went in there and heard the record, and he was like, "Yo, I like that record. I'm gonna do it." The kid said, he was like, "Yo, you can't do that. Like, why you gonna?" Because we following hip hop rules. This is back in 2000.
Right.
Absolutely.
We follow hip hop rules. He literally said, "Yo, that kid will never be nothing. I ain't worried about it."
Ooh.
And did the record. You can look it up. This is history. You can look at it's Ghetto Love and then Ghetto Like.
Right.
It's sort of like the same song. This has happened to me time and time a couple times. You know, I write for a couple people. So that I put out a white label called Just You Wait. They sent me the joint and told me what happened. I put out it's a diss record.
Yeah, I know. No, I've heard it. I've heard it. You sound like a baby on the track though. You sound like a baby.
I was a baby. I was like 17.
You sound like a little kid. I definitely heard it.
I was a child.
You definitely sound like it. You sound like a baby.
I was
for sure.
I was a baby. I was like 17. This is like damn near 20 years old. But
then he responded.
What happened was we was fucking with Anthony Marshall and Danny at Lyricist Lounge.
Right.
They booked us for the show. I had a show. This one, the day Keith Murray came home. Kane was on the show. Kane was the headliner. I didn't know that he was gonna that Ace was there, but we had seen him. We knew they was texting me. They was two-waying me about like I disrespect hip hop and I don't respect Master Ace and shit. This was after the record came out, and they was like, "Yo, you come to New York was gonna be an issue." Though they didn't know I'm from New York.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, so we came a million deep. Like it was people that didn't even come outside. If you look at that, like that's Rich, a bunch of they didn't know I went to school with Little Daddy Shane. Well, I got kicked out of school, but we went to the same school. You know what I'm saying? So it was all of them was there, and he did it. Kane brought out. This was when the shows was live. Kane brought out him and Keith Murray. Mm-hmm. I was standing there with Ice. Me, Ice, and Smooth was on the side, and I knew what he was. I wanted to see what he was going to do, and his shit was all about just me. It was all about war, and that was back in the. That battle was after the show.
Wow. So that battle that's online on YouTube. That was after the show where Ice-T was hosting it.
Yes, that was after the Kane show.
Wow.
We were standing on the end of the show. We were standing on the stage, on the end of the stage. That's why we were standing over there. He was standing over there, and we were just waiting. We was like at the end of the show. At the end of the show,
so I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that was after the show. Go ahead though. I didn't know that was after the show.
It wasn't planned. At the end of the show, Ice grabbed the stage like, "Yo, don't nobody leave. We got some niggas that got problems. They're gonna settle this shit right now." Like everybody in there kind of knew. Now I knew everybody knew. DJ B was there. There was a lot of people that was there that kind of knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? If you pin a crowd, like there was a lot of people there that was.
So let me ask you a question. I watched that video, and just from an unbiased, not because you my man, hip hop opinion, you got him on that battle. But I feel like he wasn't even. Did he know what was going on? I felt like he wasn't even prepared because the crowd turned on him quick.
No,
in the video.
Look at his hand. First of all, he got headphones on.
Right.
This is back in the day. He had headphones on.
Right.
He had a Walkman. This one Walkman. This man first came out that you could move and shake. This is how old that shit was. Right. He had on headphones. If you look on the second one, I got a whole long tape. Me and Greek was looking at it, and you could see when he pushed the button.
Oh wow!
He's saying raps that he's listening to. That's why he said it over again. That's why he repeated. and fucked up. That's why he was fucking up, and he hit the button.
Yeah, the crowd turned on him. The crowd was booing him. I seen.
No,
I seen that,
in the beginning they was booing.
Yeah,
in the first.
Right.
They was tight. They was mad. Boo! They was mad. That shit ain't nothing about, man. That shit ain't about nothing. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Nah,
yeah, they're gonna get this work.
You had the bar. No, you had the bars, man.
Heavy
you had the bars on that one. Like it is what it is. Like you brought that energy on that battle, man. It's out there to document for everybody to check out. So go check it out.
And that's the first and the last one. Please don't. I want you to let them check it out, but I do not do that shit.
You know, so that was a one-time thing. That was a one-time battle.
Yeah, that was it. If you notice in the thing, that's why Ice had to come get me. I was walking over there to him. Like it wasn't no. I'm not from. I'm from the wrong area of hip hop, dude. I'm from the Kane, man. So again, there's Kane,
right,
and then there's Ace. That's a perfect example to me. There's Big Daddy Kane and there's Master Ace. You know what I'm saying? There's Biggie Smalls and then there's Craig Mack. Not saying it was nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing. That's just the way it goes, man. There's levels to this shit. If we're gonna keep it like that, hip hop, everybody can't be a GOAT. I ain't even say I'm a GOAT. I ain't say I was a GOAT. I said I'm a GOAT eater.
You
gotta get there. I ain't claiming to be the GOAT. I ain't the greatest of nothing. Like, nah, I'm an eater though. I eat that shit. You claim to be a GOAT, I test it. We tested. I'm a perfect example for that.
I like it. Now you mentioned the Conway record, and you actually played us the Conway record when we was in Virginia. You played us the Conway record, so we heard that thing early. So we finally hearing on the album. Early. Yeah, well, we heard that way early. You played that joint for us, so you had that joint in the can. So you told us how you connected, how you got connected with Conway. So how was that experience? You know, getting Conway. They got the whole Griselda movement right now.
I ain't gonna hold you. They coming out here tonight. Me and Shay, God bless his dad.
God rest in peace, DJ Shay.
I had the show with Benny.
Word.
I had the show with them when they came to Origami.
I remember that.
Yeah, me and Shay was kicking it a lot. Like he was really like we had exchanged numbers and stuff. I wish I had called him a little more, but we had exchanged numbers and we was kicking. You know, just about them guys over there. I did some more work with like Edo and a bunch of them that's coming over out. They really keep it trill. Like they really keep it. I've been doing this thing for a while and been around a lot of people. I've never seen nobody like the energy. Like it's really like yo, call me, and it's nothing. Like for real, that Conway record was I want to say like a day or two. Wow. And it was like that. It was nothing. Just after I believe we said to be that night. The next day we got the verse. That's dope. The same thing with Benny. I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I got something coming with Benny too.
Okay. Yeah. He gave you them bars, man. Yeah.
It seemed like they nonstop work.
They do.
Supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's good work, and it's good work. Yeah, that's the thing.
Absolutely.
It's good work.
But that's how you know the real hustlers, though. That's just rapping. You feel what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah. It's just. I don't even think I forgot what the boys said they do right now. They don't even rap no more. They don't even consider rap.
Wow.
And for real, I'm glad with the response will go either because people don't like that shit, man. Niggas don't be wanting to hear that shit that the culture that they fucking up the culture.
Right.
Or right. Look, I'm not mad at the money and everything they making and all that, but it's hip hop it's thank you to the Conways and the Benny the Butchers.
Brought it back.
Absolutely, man. The
lyrics are coming back.
I love their energy, man. Beats, rhymes, like I love that, bringing it back to that essence, man. That's definitely refreshing after hearing a lot of stuff that we hear
especially
now.
There's certain, like, because on some real shit, we was on them dudes before.
Yeah, before this really got out.
Because we fuck with hip hop like that. This some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell niggas all day, like, let's spar off. I'm ready. I got my shit loaded. Me and my peoples, we got our shit loaded. When it comes to this hip hop shit, that's what we do. You feel me?
Yeah.
And not just because of that, because we in love with it. So when them dudes I was like, yo, they next. Because you can just tell when you from where we from, it's like you just know what's right. You know what I'm saying?
And we interviewed Benny when Benny was
absolutely.
Benny, people knew who he was,
but they didn't.
But with like a year after we interviewed him, it was crazy.
It was over.
Just look at the way he looked. Look for our interview and look at him a year after, and you could just see the difference in him. Like he came up for sure.
But
real good dudes, B.
Yeah,
real good dudes.
Yeah, they good dudes. Yo, you said on that track, on the track with Conway, you said, I talk to niggas like Serena Will. Mm-hmm. That means you ain't talking to a lot of niggas. Then I caught that.
There's a double. That's what I said. I don't, but it was a double entendre too. But it was really about how Serena Williams was talking to that judge. You know what I'm saying? When she was like, respect me, all that shit. When she was talking to them, like, yeah. But I talk to niggas like Serena Williams.
You pointing at them and all.
They don't fuck with niggas at all. They don't talk with niggas at all.
I like the double entendre. I like that.
Yeah.
And you also when you say niggas kill everything on the album, what do you mean by that?
Because niggas kill everything, man. It was because that was for my homeboy Cream, Meek, and Bird. Everybody, most of the people I know, niggas killed them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I mean is not just black people. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas kill everything. The video is about, it was like police shit.
Right.
Niggas just an ignorant person. You know what I'm saying? So ignorant persons kill everything. They kill you. Niggas will kill. You ever told somebody something, they be like, man, nigga, that shit ain't gonna work.
Right.
Like, damn, this niggas is dream killers. Mm-hmm. Niggas kill your motherfucking hopes. Niggas are just niggas in general. Niggas kill everything.
And on some real shit, up this way, we had a little, you know how everybody got their little groups, whatever the case may be. Niggas probably a few situations. It was a group actually called that up here. And it's from the other side. Yeah. Word.
NKE, niggas kill everything.
Yeah. It was like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew what it meant overall. But with them, it's like, all right.
Yeah, niggas kill. And they probably niggas everything too. Yeah,
all them niggas either one or the other.
Just think about it. You think about it like you in the movies and you know you got the yelling niggas kill a move.
Yeah,
because niggas kill everything. Dude.
Yep.
And it was
everything.
The club niggas kill everything. Niggas will kill a vibe. Niggas kill. You gotta stop being niggas. Like that it worked because like me and the homies say it now. Like as soon as somebody come at something stupid, they'll be like, there it is. Niggas kill everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, niggas kill everything. Dude.
So you got the song on the album, Percy Miller. How did you come up with that song?
Stole my question.
And then describe, what Master P means to hip hop music to you.
Oh, it's P, man. Like him. First of all, he was horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you go back and listen to, I was one of them guys that's like, man, this nigga's. But his energy, it was that niggas know to this day. And you got to think about it from back in that day. Master P is, I don't want to say GOAT. What's crazy what's ill about the GOATs and all that shit. The only one that ever called himself was the GOAT was LL. He gets the, you know what I'm saying? That was a title. Nobody else went around saying I'm the GOAT. Until it got old. P would never say that. He don't go fuck about that shit.
P was about the paper.
Word.
Right, but P was about his position and everything. All right, now out of all the people, Mystical. We should be talking about Mystical because he was crazy, but now it's P.
Yeah.
P was the push. He was about it. P was, it wasn't no stopping him. And it's still, right now, to this still is giving him his roses.
He's still going. Nah, absolutely. You can't take Master P change. He's a game changer, man. Game changer.
To me, that was, if you would say, if anything, I'm Percy Miller about how much I'm about my shit. I'm Percy Miller about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like P. Miller, that nigga played in the NBA, B.
Facts.
Let's not forget that man played in the NBA.
Facts, he did, and he would have got signed if it wasn't for they ain't like everything that King was signing him, like the whole board.
Not at that time.
Right, right.
That is exactly
Not in
at that
Charlotte,
time.
not in them markets. They ain't
Nah, at that time, Master P. Percy Miller with the goals. Was he going with the goals in the game?
Right.
Was he going most?
And that's the Bible with the Bible belt too, or whatever they call it. So that they wasn't.
Not New Orleans. That was New Orleans P. That was P from New Orleans. Yeah, so now Master P to me, Percy Miller, man. Like, ain't no, you say the name right now, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Even when he was winning them ugly old shit back in the day. And he sold hundreds of millions of records. And showed niggas how to do it. Niggas laid the blueprint.
He changed the bag, man. He changed the bag that you get. Like
he put niggas on the
Miller.
game though. He's the first person that really jerked the labels.
Word.
He's the first. Like, I don't know nobody else besides James Brown that really jerked the labels. That's real rap. James Brown created going there getting the cash money to the venue.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. That's a super fact. With his shotgun and all, it was pistol like
He started that, you know, getting that cut at the door and all that. James Brown, that's James Brown shit. Yeah. And the young Brown shit, and that's what I think the new generation don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So
the new generation didn't know Master P, yo.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't even know. They calling me Percy Miller. They be calling me Master P. I'm like, nah, they ain't. Like, look him up. Like,
but see, a lot of people don't understand his importance because a lot of these young artists that's independent now, they should thank Master P and his hustle because he opened that door up for them. Like it was
the first one.
A lot of our favorite rappers, honestly, and this is a fact, a lot of our favorite rappers was getting jerked. Their contracts was terrible. Yeah. A lot of our favorite rappers.
All of them before him.
Word.
Not a lot of them. All of, he said it.
All them up north dudes. All of them had bad contracts.
All of them.
Biggie,
Jay-Z.
Nas, Jay-Z, all of them.
They was wondering how he did it.
Word.
All of them from the independent. He stayed on it and stuck to it with the if you look it up, because Birdman and follow his same.
Absolutely, they followed it. He stepped in the door.
The same thing. He was pulling out them records.
And I think Young Dolph on it right now. No, cause
I didn't see it. You pay attention. Dolph is on it right now, but Dolph is moving. But that's that. Now let me ask y'all a question: is Dolph a GOAT?
Nah,
not at all.
Nah.
Wow, why I say it's
but the young people love him though.
You don't have the product.
He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT for as far as what he's really pushing, as far as staying independent and getting your own paper, hand over fist. He's definitely a GOAT for that. I give him that because he ain't selling out.
But you got to have something to push.
Yeah, but
that's what GOAT Eater was about. It was about like exactly what you said with that. Now, and I fuck with Dolph, all of them, any of them.
Yeah.
Yo Gotti or any of them. But it ain't. But it's not. I've heard a lot of people say they GOATs. Come out their mouth like, I'm the GOAT. What?
But you know, it's different circumstances in each situation, though. You know what I'm saying? Because Dolph, what was working for him is for him to stay independent. What's working for Gotti is for him to get this big bread real quick and keep flipping. Because he keep flipping. He got artists that's flipping. Dolph ain't got no artists that's flipping like Gotti. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, not at all.
So the way
that's right.
So for a way for him to equate with Gotti is that he got to stay in his lane. Not saying he's trying to compare his bread. You know what I'm saying? But for him to see the, you know what I'm saying, my shit gonna take a little longer, but I'm gonna get this because it's all mine. But Gotti is.
I think you got to put the time in to be a GOAT.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I think it's going to take time to come back and to see what's
overall.
Overall,
GOAT.
Yeah, they be calling. I mean, not GOAT and even legend, man. They be calling dudes legends if you got like one good album or one big selling album. Like, relax. You gotta put some work in. You gotta have some longevity to the game. That's why I said LL could. It don't matter if he's your actual favorite or not. That's why I feel like he deserves it because at one point LL was the only dude from like the 80s that transitioned to like all through the 90s to the early 2000s that was still relevant. LL, all them dudes that came along with him, they wasn't here no more. By the time you got to the late 90s, early 2000s, the dudes that LL was his peers in the 80, 85 and all that, they wasn't around no more. You got to respect that.
You're right. And at the time when he said it, he was the greatest of all time. Absolutely. It wasn't like he came out saying nothing. It was the greatest. He was the greatest of all time at the time.
Now we got Hove and Nas and other people that now they've been in 20, they're almost 25 years, 30 years. So they earned that right. Then they got classic albums to go with it. They changed the culture. So they got the right. It's only certain people I feel like can go in that conversation. Like now, even if I don't agree with you or not, if some person's my guy, but it's only certain people can go in that conversation. Like LL, Biggie, Hove, Nas, those people that can go in that conversation. Pop, you know what I'm saying?
Pop,
for different reasons. They're GOATs, and I'm cool with that. But then when you go to some people, Rakim, exactly, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One.
I don't even mention, but me myself being a true hip hop head, like Rakim, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane,
Run DMC, like you know them dudes,
Chuck D, all them dudes. I don't even mention them when it comes to
that's what I'm
name
saying.
the motherfuckers I like. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't even
chilling, man. They over there. KRS and them, they leave them alone. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You got to see us before you even talk to them. Like
that's what you got to see me before you even talk to them. That's what Go Eater came from. It came to like, nah, B, it ain't it. Nah. You say you to do the what? You go over there? Well, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna test that shit, and you might be, but I'm gonna test that shit.
But on some real shit, I've been peeping how you do what you did. You know what I'm saying? As far as how you label your albums. Like the first time I ever heard so much information about an ant was when the last time we interviewed.
Ants and Elephants project.
The ant was major. Like you may think the elephant is the man, but in all actuality, it's that ant. You get what I'm saying? And you broke that down in the last interview we did with you.
Go back and check out. Go back and check out his album.
You think this nigga the GOAT, but I'm the GOAT eater. So real quick.
Yeah. Is he the GOAT? Yeah.
Make sure y'all go back and check out Ants and Elephants and Gerald, his previous dope albums, man, by Boogie, man. Go check them out.
Oh yeah, I like it like that. I like that they're gonna come back. What I learned from watching the industry and the way that it goes is it's kind of better if it goes this way. I'll take it this way, B. I'll take it however it comes because I'm happy with it, whatever. Like I'm having fun with this shit now.
Right.
This shit is fun, man.
Right.
This shit is fun again.
So Boogie, on a hip hop thing, we lost DMX. How do you feel about the loss of DMX and hip hop and how everything that comes the loss of DMX for hip hop and just as a talent to the industry in the world?
It made me look at the industry. And look what you just said. Not only did we lose DMX, we lost Black Rob.
Absolutely. We honored
after that. So it's sort of like the same thing.
Back to back, man.
Right back to back. We lose a lot of artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the DMX thing should show you how sad the industry is.
Why is that?
Look at it, man. Come on, man. Everybody talking about DMX now when he just already. Because he died. Like, I ain't dying to be famous. Like, I'm not dying to get the flowers and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's because he died. It wasn't niggas wasn't running around barking and everything, says and all that shit. And look how sad it is that Black Rob happened to die at the same time and nobody's saying anything about Black Rob.
After Black Rob showed DMX love, though, shouting him out.
Super love. Yeah. And after Black Rob actually helped while he was alive.
Yeah.
Asked for help right after that man died. I was like, yo, look, I'm fucked up too. Like, yeah, niggas was like, that's the culture that we live in. Again, it's a wicked one. But losing X it shows you what it is. Just the way he was treated, just the way everything was treated. Like, again, man, we disposable artists, man. That shit is disposable. Like, X died, Rob died. Everybody, I want to say gravitated to X just because he was, I guess, more famous or more popular. But when he was alive, they wasn't doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't doing it. It was starting to come back around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know if rock and roll fans support rock and roll fans to the end, but I just know how the artists with us. You know what I'm saying? It saddens me because I see the same thing happening. Like, hip hop lasted a long time, and I don't know. And I wanted to ask y'all too the same kind of question like, do y'all think we almost at the end of it? Because R&B ended, jazz ended, rock and roll lasted for a little while, but funk ended, disco ended. There's eras in music they end. Like them shits ain't nobody playing no jazz, nothing. Nobody.
No,
only person playing that is the people that actually play the instrument or that's in.
Rapping Marcellus, yeah, but I'm talking about now. Jazz is what? You mentioned jazz to somebody. Jazz, they still got the categories. I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how
exactly.
I'm gonna say no to that question, Boogie. Here's why: because I think the Hoes and the Nas of the world are changing that. They're making it cool to be older and not trying to rap young, but just be older and rap about stuff your age and grown man stuff. And I think because of more people like them, it's helped aging hip hop and making it cool to be a rapper and you 50 plus. We ain't never had no rappers that was like, when we was in the 90s, we didn't have rappers in the 50s that was rapping. Now we do. So it's a different time now. So the young boys.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Them niggas was 50, we ain't even know it. Them niggas
lying about the ages.
Them niggas like 38, talking about broken glass. Everywhere. Them niggas was like 35. One of them niggas was 30 something. I seen that nigga.
I believe it. With cowboy boots on. With cowboy boots on and honky top. We get on the young rappers though, but they had on some crazy outfits too back in the day. Yeah.
Now, yeah, hell yeah,
I just think it's more feminist now though. To me,
man,
it is feminist. Spooky, I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it. That shit feminist. Because now you got niggas.
Bro, it is.
You got niggas walking around with bags over their shoulders all day.
That's a fact.
So it's a pocketbook.
That's a pocketbook. Man.
If
you ain't got that shit just sitting in the car, some shit holding it.
And dresses.
Man, that's a pocketbook. Man. That's a straight up pocketbook.
Yeah.
That's unless you got a pouch on, but you got the pouch around your arm. That's cool.
Man,
but it better be a pouch. But to actually have a fucking bag, that's a pocketbook.
I agree with that.
No, some of them is pocketbook shape. They go across. They just wear it across the
body.
Yeah, man.
Instead of putting, it is.
I don't think hip hop is going to die though. Like disco and other things. I think it's going to be around. I just want to see more of a balance again. That's the only. I don't got no problem with the young stuff. Everything ain't for me. I just want to see the balance more on a larger scale. Like radio. Radio used to be a balance. Now it's not. I want to see more balance, like across the board. Everybody getting it, like you said. Tag team was big, but they wasn't nobody's favorite rapper. You had the Daisy Duke song. You had the tag team. All of them did their thing, but you still had them lyricists too that was still getting they shine on the same level. It was everybody had their lane. Now it's like if you ain't. Like you can't get no play. That's whack. And you gotta be a hip hop head just to appreciate the hip hop that you like, but it ain't getting the same kind of shine, the equal kind of shine though.
What it is though, it's not the shine. This is, and I'm a firm believer of this. It's kind of our fault. It got to where we wanted it, and I was on the label. I had a couple deals. When you had it, again, it used to be like the fan was here and the label was here, and you had to get to the fan. Now the fan is here and the artist is right here.
Right.
You can get it direct to them. Again, I don't need a million sales, which they never was getting anyway. They was selling and buying them shits. That's just the hype. Once 100,000 people get onto it, and they're like, oh yeah, 100,000 more people buy it. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the hype. Now all you need, I get 10,000 or 50,000 downloads or streams. I get 10,000. If I can get all three of y'all to send it to 100 people, and all them 100 people to send it to 100 people, or just 10. 10 people send it to 10 people. Good music. The people that you know that like music. Now we connoisseurs. Now it's wine. Now music is like wine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go to the radio station. You drink your favorite kind of wine or your favorite kind of art. This is a selected art now. Everything's like that now. TV dead. Because you're gonna stream everything. Why must wait and watch something? I'm gonna fucking push the button and watch it now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why I'm gonna wait and watch or listen for the. You know how albums is. My album old already.
Yeah.
Already it's old. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Gerald is the throwback.
Right.
And no, Answer Elephants is a throwback because they not Gerald. Gerald is still like So
Well,
yeah, that's it.
I said if they catch up, it'd be new.
It's cool like that now. When they catch up,
Yeah.
Right.
then it's gonna be where we want. Just imagine Rakim would same thing. We did through the same kind of thing. It was the same thing with us. It just was as good. Is it gonna be good? I like listening to Nip shit now. Still going back. Come on, man. Look at that Nip and J record.
Oh, that's crazy.
Come on,
Crazy. Hove killed that joint.
Look what we saying. Look what niggas is still saying. Yeah, that's crazy. Whole killed that. Right down.
Best verses of the year. One of the best verses of the year, in my opinion. If not
that's
the best.
a goat. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a goat.
Absolutely. I
If
agree.
it ain't no
I
that-
agree.
So them they the type names that should be mentioned.
Leave them alone.
Please.
Don't when
Got
you come
security
here.
around them motherfuckers.
I'm all right with it. When I smell, I'm not good. You know, come on, man. I'll be that guy. I'm your Huckleberry.
Now,
Yeah, I'll be that guy. Leave them alone, man.
Now, real quick, I'm from Virginia, so I'm saying I'm from Virginia.
you from Virginia?
Yeah, I went to Virginia State. I was
Oh,
down that
okay.
motherfucker 4 years
Exactly.
after I
Yeah,
graduated.
you switching up.
I was in Virginia
Yeah.
State. I was there 4 years after I graduated. So I'm from Virginia. You know, I've been
From
down there.
Virginia.
I've been down there 10 to plus.
Nah, he do rep Virginia.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
rep Virginia
No, I was
heavy.
in
He rep
Petersburg.
Virginia heavy.
I was in the Burg.
I respect it.
Dinwiddie, you know what I'm saying? All that type shit.
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's nice up there too.
Yeah. So tell
That
me
VSU
something.
campus is nice.
Oh, absolutely. They redecorated that joint. Best black college on the East Coast.
Yo, real talk. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hands
That's
down.
like, no bullshit. VSU. I ain't get to go.
Come
There was a
on,
lot of
yo.
you know. We used
Yo.
to up there.
Oh,
That's
you said on the East Coast.
Oh,
That East Coast don't count for the
Black
South.
college
That don't count
on
for
the
the
East
South.
Coast, all the way down.
That don't count to
all
the
the way
South.
down
though.
the
It
Florida.
don't count to the
I'm
South.
Hear what
I'm
I'm
stepping
saying?
out the
All the way
car,
down to Florida.
Yeah, it don't count to the South though. Not
All the way
South.
down to Florida,
Nah.
man. But as I was saying,
nah,
you
we
know,
do.
Heavy.
That's my stomping
Support
ground.
black
That's-
colleges. I got shirt on. Support black colleges, by the way, man.
Heavy.
CAU. Let's get it. Come on.
But what is something that a lot of people don't know about Virginia hip hop scene down there?
All these motherfuckers is tough.
Really?
These motherfuckers, they don't play. This is dog. No bullshit. I coming from New York and then coming out here, they worse. That's why you got your Pharrells and your Timberland. Look at the producers that come out here, and I thank God that I've been blessed to be around. It's more. You got the Binks, the Knots, Pharrell, Timberland,
Absolutely.
Missy, and like music here. It's tougher here. A lot of you not. It's tougher here than. They hear the same. It's sort of like being with y'all. Like how you say, man, I listen to this record is all Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's Pop Smoke. They do the same shit. They do not play out here about the music.
Right.
Like it's something like that's something the water shit is real out here. Like it's really they don't play about the music out here. It ain't no. If you hear some of the artists that's coming out, there's like Young Crazy and Orlando Jackson and some of the young boys that's out here. They ain't sounding like none of that Chicago shit. And they've been telling you this ain't Atlanta. Like they won't. They tough out here. Y'all be out here. That's for real. Kind of like that's. I want to say that's not why nobody really broke from out the area. It's because they so tough on the music out here. They really. Tough. And then to be honest, look at the type of music that you would say blew up from out of here. There's the Timberlands, or the Pharrell or the Neptunes.
Right.
That shit is weird. It wasn't that them niggas do at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
weird. It's different, and it take off and it be out of here, and the music be crazy. So this shit is niggas know what it is. I hate saying like shit like, oh yeah, Virginia the next place, because it's been. I'm out. I get the checks from the artists that come here and work with the producers. I introduce some of them to some of the producers. They're here. Read the credits. Drum, Big Baby Drum is from Virginia. Yeah, the guy that put him on the name is Gabe Niles. He's a producer from Virginia. He's a young boy. Yeah, all that cha-cha, all of that. That's it's a bunch of kids out here from out. It's serious out
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. So is that the plus side? For me to say with me listening to every region to Pusha T, because he kept some of it still hood like he's supposed to with the Pharrell situation.
Man, look, man, I know Pusha wasn't gonna do nothing else anyway. If you listen to all of them shits, listen to any of his songs this year. It ain't even got nothing to do with Pharrell. He gonna rob like that on every motherfucker or the Adidas commercial or the Low. So have you heard some of his features?
Yeah, Pusha
Yeah,
T,
he tell you why
he bodies it.
he got the money from. Yeah. It's gonna come up. Some sniff gonna come up in the song. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna,
absolutely.
But look at, all right, boom, that's a prime example. Them niggas have balls enough to put out grinding first.
Right.
That's how much Virginia is with the music. Nah, that shit gonna knock. It's dope. That shit is, and it's just banging on the lunch table.
Mm-hmm.
And it's look what it turned out to. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious it is.
Classic. Joint.
Classic. Like, yeah, I love it here. I ain't gonna hold you, B. As far as music scene, like, I love it.
Now I got one more hip hop question for you, Boogie. You kind of mentioned it earlier, but it's a lot of talk right now about Mount Rushmores. We kind of talked about it in the intro too, but they got this question. One question started and then just kind of spiraled out to all kind of things. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of your Mount Rushmores. If you the question really started out was they said the 2010s, which is the decade of 2010. They said who were the GOATs of hip hop, and people said Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, and it was one spot empty, and they were saying who did you think was that other person? That's how this kind of Mount Rushmore hip hop conversation started within the last month. And then people had their different opinions on who is that fourth person. But before we get to that, who is your Mount Rushmore of Virginia?
Oh, Virginia?
Yeah.
What
only can be four.
A time frame?
Including yourself or not including yourself?
Yeah, you don't include yourself. Don't include yourself. Don't include yourself. I don't know, because you could go producer, rapper. I don't know how you were gonna go with that with Virginia. But who's the Mount Rushmore of Virginia? If anything,
I'm biased.
You biased?
I'm super biased because
okay.
It's gonna sound biased, but you can look it up. Because I've been telling people. For number one, I would put Pharrell as number one.
Okay.
Because he's Pharrell. Goddamn. For real. He got ET phone number. I'm convinced he got. I'm gonna steal his phone and see. And he got ET phone number. And plus the music and the boy rap. Let's not forget Skateboard P when he was putting out mixtapes and all that shit.
Yeah.
And the amount of music. You know, we were talking about Griselda and Benny and them, and the amount of music they put out. It was a hell of a Star Trek run. Mm-hmm. It was a hell of a Star Trek run. Besides him doing music for everybody else, besides him being with NERD, besides him doing the Khalees shit, besides the clips. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Nori.
Heavy Nori.
Yeah. He made
heavy Nori.
He gave him
heavy Nori.
Nori, thank you, Pharrell. Nori saying thank you, Pharrell.
Absolutely.
Because it would have been, CNN was CNN, but that motherfucker, what, all that shit, yeah, you crashed it. But Pharrell definitely number one. Knox, of course. Be like, go listen to when you Dr. Dre's favorite producer, or when you Madlib. Now you seen him when there's Madlib. They asked Madlib, and he was his top. And when you say a Dilla, a Pete Rock, and a Knox. Mm-hmm. And just for me coming up, growing up with him and knowing from seeing, and I've been telling people that he's a GOAT. Yes, Nas is gonna go down as a GOAT producer.
You said that in the last episode.
Yeah, you did.
I promise you, he is.
You got two more. You got two more. Pharrell and Knox. I think I know where you're going with this.
I'm gonna put Teddy up there. Because
now does he count because he came from New York?
That's what I was going to say.
Does that count? I mean, he got some heavy he's big for the Virginia music scene. I want to say, do y'all count him? Do y'all count Teddy and for you know you could answer that better than us. Do y'all count Teddy as a Virginian?
The older one, yes, because when he started, because of Future and everything, because of Future, because of what he put on, because everybody he put on from here. He spent a lot of. We can remember anybody from the time they can remember from the era that matters.
Right.
Yo, you remember him fucking? You seen the Bobby Brown story?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit said Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he went to Teddy and got my prerogative, and come on, Rump Shaker was on Virginia Beach. That's
a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, this is Teddy. Michael Jackson was out here working with him, so I would say
that's a fact.
Yeah, he had Michael Jackson in the bookstore. Yeah, I don't know what they.
It's a hell of a rap sheet.
That's a hell of a rap sheet. Yeah, Teddy Riley's unquestionable legend. But
Teddy Riley, like,
and then one more now. One more.
I got a feeling I know who it is.
I got a feeling I know where you, but I want to know if you're gonna leave him out though. Let's see where you're going with it.
Timbo.
Okay.
Timbo.
All right, we good.
It gotta be Timbo the King. That gotta be Timberland, son. Like, it gotta be. I mean, I don't know. Do we have to say why?
Yeah, I was having a conversation with Pito maybe like a week or two ago. And I was saying, like, Timberland changed. No, it was a good conversation. We like Timberland changed the game. Like, his beats, it wasn't like sample. It was like the sounds that he brought into the records. It just was different, man.
What we were talking about was when Swizz versus Timberland. And Swizz.
Oh, that was horrible. I hated that.
Yeah. Swizz is a beat maker. Timberland is a producer.
Thank you.
Is different.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all some smart dudes, big. I think y'all ain't sponsorship or something. People need to hear y'all shit a little bit. I'm just saying that niggas gonna be having to say.
Tell them tap in, man. We do this.
I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna say I'm biased too anyway, because it's just because of my episode. Yeah, but I really fucking listen to y'all show. Like, I don't be listening to shit. But what you just said is exactly right. A beat maker and a producer. Timberland is definitely a producer. One of my favorite people ever is Quincy Jones, man.
Legend.
Quincy Jones is a producer.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I feel as though that's the only person on some real shit that can battle Dr. Dre. That's just
Quincy
me.
Jones?
Yeah, on the verses.
Nobody
even though I know that
nobody
Dr. Dre
can battle
can't fuck
Quincy
with him.
Jones though. Not Quincy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but Dr. Dre is one of those people that's left behind.
What you gonna do when Thriller come on?
Yeah, and Flowers in the Garden, nigga. They're in the garden.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh, that's
Secrets
Secrets
of the
Garden. Secrets of the Garden.
First of all, we gotta listen.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a super.
You gotta listen to the whole Thriller record, all right? For nobody ain't cutting no Thriller when it start. Niggas gonna be stepping. Come on, big niggas gonna be Thriller.
Off the wall, then bad. Nah.
Yeah, of course nobody can fuck with him, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he did so much in so many different. He did so much in so many different eras, though. Like Quincy Jones his documentary is great, by the way.
You seen that? The Quincy Jones.
Oh
right?
Man, it's amazing.
That was the best shit.
It's amazing. So like, I already thought he was a legend, and then after watching that, it was just like, yo, he is like.
What is it on?
It's probably on Netflix. All that. Yeah, he is
Netflix on it. You gotta watch that shit.
He's on a whole nother. Like, man,
he's on a note.
Yeah, I know. I already knew he was a legend, GOAT, all of that. But then after that, I'm like, yo, this dude is like an alien. Like, this dude is out of here.
That documentary made me tighten my shit up.
Word,
like, for real. That man still got all his paper, all the songs he wrote. And the nigga was writing notes. Like, you know, he write music.
Yeah, that's a
not like write music. He writes music like Every Good Boy Does Fine, all that shit. The fucking clefs and shit, all that. The nigga write music and he got all that shit. He had his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
She handled all that shit, you know what I'm saying? All his personal affairs. Like, he fucking, the nigga's a genius, man. He on some other shit.
Musical genius. I don't think nobody can battle Quincy Jones. He's a musical genius.
Nobody can battle Quincy Jones.
Everybody looks up to him.
I don't think nobody can battle Dr. Dre.
No, I don't think nobody needed. He don't have he don't have a matchup to me that's fair. Like,
and that's why I said you might.
Quincy Jones, yeah, it ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the same for LL. LL can't battle nobody.
I didn't like, and another thing with Timberland's not a showman. He's exactly like what you said. The versus shit, all us was watching this shit cringing in Virginia. I'll be the first, I keep it a bed. He was looking crazy. Like,
all hot and sweaty and
all hot, all sweaty. All of these guys Swiss talking crazy at him to get your man the towel. Like, look, listen.
And then he lost about 20 to 25 points, man. For what he started. You know, he threw the baby shit out there. He lost 25 points. I was like,
you feel me?
You don't do that.
You feel me?
This Swiss said, man, fuck the baby, nigga. Get this work.
Word.
Yeah.
You talking
hell yeah. He was that
nigga. That nigga watching us. Get this work.
Exactly.
That nigga gonna come and get you after this.
Facts he did.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, Tim is definitely Mount Rushmore. Like that I'm trying to think.
That's four. Mount Rushmore only.
Who the runner-up, man? Who the runner-up? Just in case anything may happen. A sprained Achilles, anything. Who the runner-up? I just want to know that you had a problem with not putting up there.
I think in Virginia, Missy.
Yeah, that's a strong.
Missy Elliott.
That's a strong runner.
Missy Elliott.
She wrote a lot of hits. She wrote a lot of hits. Pen game
and she
crazy.
Produced a lot of hits.
Yes, she did.
Missy produced.
It was a collab. A lot of that Timbo stuff and Missy was collabo.
Yeah,
it was a collabo.
Right, exactly.
Aaliyah.
Which I don't know is they split.
Right.
For a while. They split for a long time.
Word.
And Missy was still on her own. She was doing her own thing. And it still had the same sound, but people know that it was her doing it.
Right.
Missy was Missy. It was Missy and Tim a lot of the time with the Jodeci shit. You know what I'm saying? It was Missy and
they came in that camp. Yeah, they came up at that camp. Yeah, they definitely did.
They wrote all that shit. You can hear them. You can hear Missy on a lot of the songs in it.
Fact.
You can literally hear them. Yeah, so yeah, Missy. I would put Missy up there. Only reason why I want to put up there is them fours because you know it's the four.
Yeah, it's not an argument with them four. You can't argue with them four right there.
The only argument would be that Teddy shouldn't be up there because he's
not from that would be the only argument. That'd be.
I just be wanting to get Teddy Riley his props, dude.
They was there too. I'm out there. Chris and Trey.
Who?
No, I forgot. I was Googling it. Virginia artists. I forgot that Chris Brown and Trey Songz were from there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Trey Songz from P.
All right, look, let's get into that.
Trey Songz from the Bird. Trey Songz from the Bird. He actually, I'm about to give you some shit because I was right there next to him. Whether he remembered me or not, I don't care about that shit because he's doing him, I'm doing me. But listen, Trey Songz was right there next to the Ilyas, which was my man G.O.
Shout out to Moo Daddy.
And Moo Daddy. I know them dudes personally.
Trey Songz was in the Ilyas rapping.
Yes.
He's on the cover. If you go look at the cover here in the corner on the left.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This is a Virginia show.
Yeah, y'all having Virginia conversation there.
That's why I told him, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from.
Hey, he's from Virginia, bro.
He's from Virginia. I visited him down there for homecoming one year, man. It was a beautiful look, man. So he definitely rep Virginia.
My man is G.O. That was one of my people. Like,
what?
Yeah, G.O. That's my people. Ask him about me. Ask him about me down there. I came down there on some other
crazy.
Shit. I took that shit to
Hey.
Ask him.
See how the camera went up?
The camera went out.
Right on time,
hey,
Jack.
yo.
Right on time. Yeah. God, won't he do it?
Man. Yo, man, listen, shoot some shit to him about me. Watch what he say. From the rip.
From
the rip, I came down there on some other shit from the rip. I never visited the college or nothing. I came down on some. I'm bringing my up top shit. This one gotta happen to survive. I know they gonna be feeling it.
Right.
You feel me?
Remind me of somebody I know, dude.
Yeah.
I swear to
God, and that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just think.
But now,
I just think
what
that,
it is.
No, I'm gonna let you go, and then I go.
Now, what it is out here, though, and I respect that about them, too. If you come like that and you give them respect, they respect you.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. There will be nothing but love. Like, I fuck with all of them. Absolutely. But I was going to say about that Petersburg thing, like, other people will say, oh, nah, that's not Virginia because it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours away from here. 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's Virginia.
It is. To us, it is. To me, it is to us because we run around. Like, there ain't nothing. If you, like you said, yo, you at VSU, yo, boy, yo, y'all come up this week and it's shaking, it's popping. Nigga, we did, nigga. Yeah. We leaving at 4 o'clock. We did. We did. Yeah. We,
absolutely.
Like,
64. 64 gets you there. Right or take the back way.
That's when you go up the way. Like, that's when Richmond, all of that, right up there through there. You go up the way. Yeah. So it is Virginia. Chris Brown is from Virginia. Trey Songz is from Virginia. Mad Skills is from Virginia.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lonnie B, the Super Friends. Oh man, Danger Mouth, Danger Hands. All them niggas is from Virginia. You gotta look up Danger Hands. Danger Hands was under Tim. He's an ill producer from out here. He did a lot of that. Justin Timberlake and a lot of stuff. Like, you know, niggas was in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Virginia is
Virginia got culture. Nice, man. It has a lot of culture in Virginia. That's what's up. They definitely put their stamp in the game.
Yo, it got so
D'Angelo too.
Do y'all do like y'all listen to like it's a station called Bet on Jazz? My man Moose, they run it up at Hampton University. He live in the house that Roy Ayers used to live in. Like all of them from the city. He literally lived. They trying to get the house made a national monument. Like they trying to get it. It's in Hampton. They going about to do some videos. It's a lot of stuff like that out of here. They got Gil Scott Heron was out here. You know, Virginia is legend. It's right here. It's right here. The thing that I'm trying to get them to do now, and we're working on it now, is again, this is our culture. If nobody don't do it, hip hop niggas had to put out Crush Rules. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Like hip hop niggas had to put out Beat Street.
Facts.
That was not no. Ain't no way.
You just gotta do it.
You have to. We gotta write our own. We gotta write our own culture. We get it'll pass up in Virginia like that. You see what they did for Atlanta? They made you motherfucking know them. They making you know them. You have to do it yourself. That's the only way to do it. That's the way it has to be done. That's really some hip hop shit. Again, that's us taking them records.
I agree.
Ratcheting it and rapping over it, nigga.
Go EATER is available on all digital platforms right now. Y'all make sure y'all go lock in, download, purchase this album. My
favorite song is The Melody.
This brother putting in work.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What y'all think? Hey, for real, I'm real. I'm
gonna be real with you, because you know you're peoples. I gotta keep it.
Come on, let's go.
I gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And this man turned me on to you because he put the album on the joint.
I appreciate that's my guy.
I know I got you, man. I ain't gonna say that I knew about you. It was a coincidence how I discovered you though. But then I put everybody on it, and everybody
put us on, and then I was going from there. Because you know me, I do my homework. That's the only way I get to know somebody is if I do my homework on them. I did my homework, and I'm gonna be all the way real with you. And whether you hit the button or not, it's on you. I think you holding back. I think you got something else coming right behind this. Because on Gerald, you spazzed out.
Yeah.
But on this one, you gave us enough to keep us hungry. I'm just being real because you spazzed out on Gerald. It was like, man, I think niggas forgetting. So let me drop Gerald. And then everybody gonna catch Gerald. And then I'm gonna give him something to keep him for this next one because something else is coming. That's just how I felt with this album. But it wasn't a disappointment.
I fuck with you why we so cool? Because you really, really be listening. Last time you said in the interview, you felt like the album started at The Sweetest Thing. And you was absolutely right. That's how I felt. What you don't know is when I was putting the album together, it's The Sweetest Thing was first. Somebody, a couple of my homies, made me put them other two songs before.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really readjust so you was right. And you right again. Like I said, I got in that car. You're right.
I'm just being real.
You're absolutely right. I got in a car accident. Well, I got in a car accident on 420. The next day, I pushed the button and put it out, Go EATER. Wow. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even finished. I had to wait for Kenny to come and do the last song. The last song was literally the last song that we did. So I really pushed it out because I felt like, yo, the accident was bad. And it was like, yo, let me just push this shit out, stop. And I was sitting on the album. I was sitting on it, really waiting because really, I'm doing everything myself.
Right.
I was sitting waiting because I know I make my money off of concerts. I literally make my money off of doing shows. When I go do the shows, I got all the merch. You see, I got the pills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The USBs got all the albums on it.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that's creative. That's creative. I seen that.
Yeah, it's boss.
Yeah, it's the USBs. You can't. The CDs, the people still buy the CDs, not as much.
Right.
Because niggas they don't even put CDs in cars. So the USB, the pills, it's memorabilia. I got fans or friends. I hate calling them fans. I fuck with everybody. Y'all know how I keep
supporters.
Yeah, I don't like that fan shit. And especially now at where we at with it right now, I really feel that if you fuck with me, you fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be. I'm this. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like you can walk up to me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like whatever. You see what it is. Y'all niggas come to town, be like, oh, why y'all trying to give a bink? Let me call this nigga.
Word.
Like, yo,
that's
these
a fact.
niggas
And you set it up immediately, man. You set it up immediately.
Yeah, let's go over there right now. If they come on, man, it ain't no.
Right.
But
I appreciate the honesty, man. I love the honesty.
I'm too honest.
We already know that. Blew me away. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to expect, but I just knew that the music was dope. So couldn't but so much of good follow the music. I'm gonna be real.
Now the next one is Ants and Elephants Again.
Oh, and part 2.
Yeah,
I know it. I know it. I could tell
that one got the Bennies. That one I got the Bink songs.
When can we be expecting this? Ants and Elephants 2.
What's this, June? Let's look for September.
Okay. We looking for it.
We outside now. We outside. Right?
Yeah, we definitely outside. It's opening back up, so we get to come and check you out in concert. The album release party.
Yo, September 9th, I got the joint with motherfucker Conway out here.
September 9th.
No,
we may have to pull up on. We may have to pull up for that. September 9th. I'm
put
with
us
it.
in the books.
I'm with it.
And I'm gonna say it first. Either way, between me, well, not between me and y'all, and between everybody that's gonna hear this shit. I'm thumbing through some drum work paperwork or some
hold on. Rewind that back. I heard what you said. You thumbing through some what paperwork?
Drum work paperwork.
Yeah, I just want everybody. I don't know if everybody heard him. So I just want to rewind that back a little bit,
real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with the guy. I fuck with the guys, man. I do. All right, the other end of that is y'all know Snoop is over at Def Jam.
Yes, he is now. He got a new position.
The Legion of Boom.
We talked about that in the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a producer that's the Legion of Boom. That's a producer that's from Virginia. That's in the Legion of Boom. That you know. And we can hear that Future's female project, you know. My real name is Gerald. Okay, so you can look on it.
For those who didn't know.
So, yeah.
You in the credits.
Yeah, so it's either way. It's gonna be real nice this year. I ain't playing. Yes, you was right. I wasn't holding out, but it just was like, this next one is
I don't know my favorite song on the album. I sat with this for a while. I like Go Eater a lot. To start it out, and then I do like the melody too. So they may be, and I like how you ended with the "We Love You." You said that's the last track you did. I like that "We Love You" too, man. But I don't know. I think it's between "Go Eater" and the melody is my favorite joints. But the details that y'all going in on that. Y'all going in on the detail.
But that Percy Miller is really some trap shit. Like
that is. That's definitely some trap. That's definitely a trap. That's definitely a trap. That's definitely a trap song.
Like that's like.
Yeah.
Let's end this shit off right.
Yeah. I try to do real. And I like for real again, like I like y'all I like the podcast because I can tell y'all listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas
do. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Listen to music. It's to be listened to. It ain't really to be like to say, you know, I'm listening to everything. But this one is I wasn't holding back. It just was. I wanted to do. I didn't know how they was gonna take Go Eater. You know what I'm saying? Because even with the joint niggas again, I was getting. Even I'll show you how to text. I was getting texts like, "Oh, you disrespect you join on niggas' faces and shit." Man, I got a nigga that was mad that I drew on Tupac face. And I was like, "Yo, you don't get it. You just don't get it." In that picture, there's a lot of guys there, but then there's Tupac, and he's the GOAT. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all, man. Y'all
man.
definitely.
Man, we appreciate you. Go Eater is available. Go Eater is available right now. Go Eater is available right now
stream
on
that.
all digital platforms. Download. Go purchase that. It's available right now, man. You mentioned Answer Elephants too. Anything else you got? You got coming?
Answer
up?
Elephants 2's coming on after that, and then Gerald Jr.'s after that, and then I know right now, me and my man Sick Mike is working on the Mega Billions joint. He's on Roll Bass. He's on a couple of records. He's going around with me.
Okay.
And you know, I gotta get with that boy again, man. I'm gonna see. I probably wasn't supposed to say nothing about it, but I fuck with him, man. I might sign I might have a situation. Y'all gonna be first, so I'm gonna let y'all know first.
Absolutely.
I don't even do that many interviews, so I'm gonna see what's up.
Real quick,
fuck with them.
I got one question. Your brother gonna be on this album?
Yo, who is you, man?
I was just asking. You know,
It's been a while. It's been a
the
while.
people that love hip hop.
Hey, yo,
And his brother is who? For those that don't know. For those
I got a bigger one for you. If you want to know, watch this intro. Watch this intro.
Okay. And your brother. And for those that haven't heard you or might have missed you on the podcast before, who is your brother? You know, tell them who your brother is. For those.
Smooth the Hustler.
Okay.
My brother, Smooth the Hustler, and Trigger the Gambler. DVL is Crisis on this album, definitely. And then, I'm gonna tell you, I'm waiting for this Busta Rhymes intro, B. Like, so
okay.
Yeah, since y'all want to get, I ain't never done that. That's big bro. Yeah. I open for Busta every show. Yeah. Like anytime you see Busta on tour, like if it's somewhere like really, if people ain't know that for a while, that's me. I go on before Busta every show.
Yo, I'm gonna say this for a topic episode. But I was in a heavy argument about Busta.
I wanted to ask you that, Boogie, but I didn't know if I was going to open up a can of a long conversation, but I did want to mention that. What happened? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Huh?
Because I'm the dictatorship. I ain't gonna.
All right. Well,
rebuttal.
So yeah, let's see about this Busta Rhymes thing.
All right. So I ain't want to get into it, but I was started thinking about like, nah. We had this big argument. We got the Concert Crew Hall of Fame. We vote different every year. We vote a certain amount of artists in different lanes. We got the R&B, but mostly it's hip hop. It started off in hip hop, and this year. The argument came down. This year, our recent nominees was for 90s hip hop was Big Pun, Raekwon, and Method Man. That's who got voted in the Concert Crew Hall of Fame. Now, the big discussion, because one of my nominees was Busta Rhymes, one of Freak's nominees was Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes didn't get voted in. It came down to Busta Rhymes. It was two separate conversations. One conversation was Busta Rhymes versus Raekwon. Raekwon ended up getting in. I voted for Busta Rhymes, but Raekwon got the vote to actually get in. So what do you feel about that Busta Rhymes, Raekwon argument, just period, about getting in the Hall of Fame? And then we had a who's a better lyricist conversation, Busta Rhymes or Method Man.
It was fucked up.
It got heated. It got messy.
You know why I like that? You know why I think Bus won? Because for one, it's like y'all jumping him a little bit because it's too. If he got to go against Raekwon for Hall of Fame, I definitely give it to Bus over like as far as like Raekwon is dope. Definitely not taking that away from
absolute
Raekwon.
Legend.
But I don't know, only because, again, I'm not biased because it's Busta. I'm biased because I started out being a fan of Busta Rhymes before he was a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And knowing, like, growing up, Leaders of the New School, let's not forget, like, from Leaders of the New School, before even you would have a Wu-Tang, you had a Busta Rhymes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scenario, like, every song, like, all the songs was... We know who he's waiting for. Even now we know, analyzing it now, you be like, oh shit, we was looking back at it now. So even going through the trek of time,
everything I said,
I would have to give it to Bus. Not to take nothing away from Raekwon Chef, not at all.
I agree with you on that, I'm not mad at Raekwon, but I definitely
I'm gonna tell you what it came down to.
But Bus ace everything.
Yes,
I'm talking about the features. I'm talking about even the Chris Browns to the Annie up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? the scenario.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't
He brought up scenario during the argument.
Now we talking about lyrics. But keep
Oh,
going.
good.
I'm busting it down as you go.
No, the lyrics.
This was all my shit.
The lyrics came down to Busta Rhymes. It was a Busta Rhymes versus Method Man for who's the best lyricist. That's what that argument. That's a separate argument.
So you can't. I don't want to be biased, but you be hearing that. Go to the Chris Brown verse. Just go to it.
Stop the tape. Stop the tape. It's over.
I be around this. I don't want to be biased. I be around this nigga looking at him like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, goddamn, you actually saying fucking words.
One of the most monumental verses in a long time. And you know what fucked me up about that verse? Is that Justin Timberlake know it word for word.
And the comedian nigga, Carlos Miller. Is that his name on the joint from the 85 South Boy?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Used to get good for that and know the word out of those is words. Not to be biased again. The Kendrick Lamar Busta Rhymes song that Nas did on Distinct.
That's a banger. That's a banger. That's a banger.
Listen to the word. It's a lyric video up.
Yeah. I seen it.
Yo, and nigga, I knew the song. That's what I told you. That got me in trouble.
You saw the lyric
It's
video.
a song that I was in. Huh?
You saw the lyric video for him and M.
No.
You gotta listen.
They got a lyric video
Yeah.
for Busta M.
Busta and Eminem.
See, and I can imagine.
Because he got to
he's
go
a
in there
guy
and
like
smoke him. He got to go in there and smoke him. It's only right.
Who ain't smoke? So that's why I would give it to Bus. Not being biased, like Meth. Yeah, Meth. But lyrics is.
I think the argument, to be fair to both sides of the argument, I think the Method Man argument was that Method Man
features
his lyrics, his bars are like more memorable, like you quote them more than Busta Rhymes bars. I think that was the argument. Like you recite Busta Rhymes, Method Man's verses in different songs, different classic verses than you do Busta Rhymes. I think that was a pretty much the argument.
You know what the problem is, son? Real spill. Busta's still around.
I agree with that.
Man, listen, man. Listen to "Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See."
Classic.
Now, like it's like what your man said about being a producer and a song and a beat maker.
Right.
There's some niggas that make songs, and there's some niggas that can rap.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I
agree.
But Bus can do both. That's the thing. He can put your hands in my eyes, and then be like, "Come on, man." When the beat is so crazy and it's so moving that you forgetting that he's spitting on that.
Well, that was my whole reason why I actually Busta Rhymes was my first nominee for this year. He was the first person.
I'm trying to see my hand.
I know.
We had 3 people that went against it.
He didn't get in, bro.
Nah, Busta Rhymes.
So me and him was like on the dolo tip. We had 3 people that voted against it.
And who got in? Busta Rhymes ain't in it.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes I feel like he should have been in, but this year he was like the glaring name to me just because of his longevity. We had the conversation about longevity LL. Busta Rhymes, of the people left, he's more of an example of that. In the late 80s all the way to now, he's still relevant, still dropping meaningful, the classic material in the 2021. That's why I felt like it was a no-brainer he should have got in, but it's about votes, man. Everybody ain't vote him in, but that's why.
Who got in? Let me hear this. I gotta be
but Big Pun, and Big Pun was like a runner-up from last year. So it was Big Pun, Raekwon, and Method Man. They did 3 that got in. Only 3 people could get in from 90s hip-hop. Those are 3 people that got in.
I'm gonna tell y'all why. Okay.
Who should have been left out? I just want to.
Who should have been left out? Damn.
Out of them 3, which is very, very hard. No disrespect.
Now, how is no disrespect? Yeah,
no disrespect.
I'm gonna tell you why we doing it, because now it's going on popularity. Pun because he died, and we gotta let him in. It's like, and he was dope. Not saying that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Pun had a little different niche too. Not just he died. He had a different niche with the.
You gotta do it like this. Real talk. You gotta do it with the body.
We really wanted to save this though for our next interview. As I was saying, the topic.
Man, we gonna have more interviews, man. We can talk about this.
It's gonna be more controversy. It's gonna be more controversy. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Huh?
But don't. I said it's gonna be more controversy. Don't worry. But what was you about to say, Boogie?
It's gonna be way more. I got more. I'm controversy. I got shit that I can say that. Yeah, it's gonna be controversial. But I would say for real, if you're gonna take the people off that list, I would take Raekwon off the list.
I agree.
Because
and I love
Raekwon. I love Raekwon too, but he had help. Every time we think about him, he had help. On Ice Cream and all them shits.
Think about Ghost.
He had help.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
He had help on most of the song you think of Raekwon. He had help.
That's a good point.
Like, I look at it like that even too. He had help. Meth had more solo songs by himself.
That's a good
with
point.
hooks and all that. It wasn't
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
And I'm gonna tell you,
and Busta was
now I'm gonna
helper.
mention the one thing that not to cut you off, Pete. Don't keep your thought. I'm gonna mention the one thing that held Raekwon there was that motherfucking purple tape. You feel what I'm saying?
But what he's saying is that
but we know, we know who was in the background. I know what you said. Listen, we already there before you even said it. It all adds up to your point. But overall, when that motherfucker slapped on the table with them three guys,
let me tell you, this is why we really gotta have good conversations. Man, listen,
absolutely,
man, this is another thing. This is another thing that I'll be not biased on because I like to look at it well rounded. You give me Ghostface in the RZA, and I could make the purple tape, the green tape, the red tape, the blue tape.
And Boogie, that's a whole nother argument because Ghostface got left out, and that was a whole nother discussion.
That's
too.
That's
a whole nother
that's
discussion too. That's a whole nother discussion too.
So by the time we get to you, we might make some new rules up, and we might run this shit all the way back.
When y'all said Raekwon and Method Man, that's why I was like, to Ghost go with Raekwon?
Is a package duo? No, I personally would have nominated Ghostface over Raekwon, but it's everybody got their different nominees and votes.
See, that's a good episode right there. See, that's it.
And by the way, the best verses as well.
Me too, because Ghostface got Fish Scale. Like he got one of my favorite albums. And it was by itself.
He got a lot of dope albums that people slept on. Supreme Clientele, of course. Iron Man, Fish Scale is dope.
Yes,
he got a lot of dope ones. Tony's Up, man. Big Doe, Rehab. He got a lot of joints that was dope, man. I know. Fish Scale was crazy.
Fish Scale was real.
Bulletproof wallets. Like he got joints, man. He got joints for sure. This conversation can go all day, man. What was you about to say, Peter?
We're gonna put Busta Rhymes in there though. Come on, man. We gotta get
to it. I agree with you.
Just saying that,
when is the next vote?
Next year.
What is the next vote?
That was this year. Next year. Yeah.
How many years have been going on that Busta Rhymes ain't getting there?
It's like 4 years. It's like 4 years now. It's like 4 years.
And Bus ain't getting it yet. It better be Run DMC.
Run DMC and them is in. They are in.
I was like Conan over here. Dolo. Me and my shit.
But dad, cousin, what you said now? What?
Peter,
I was just saying when y'all was talking about help, Busta is the helper. You need him.
Wow.
To push that song.
I ain't mad at that. But he helped a lot of people
Craig
for
Mack
sure.
Song. Biggie started it. He ended it.
That's a fact.
Wow,
that's a good point. Biggie,
Busta gotta be in there. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm with you, Boogie. I'm with you.
But you know what's ill? Me and him had this conversation before, and I told him, I said, yo, I used to tell Knots I wanted a Redman career, but I was like, yo, I'll take a Busta Rhymes career. Because to still be around and still be too, and not saying not relevant is for lack of a better word. The bad part is that he's still alive.
Fact.
And he's still busting niggas' ass. Like he's still busting niggas on the stage, all that shit. Performances, like he'll tell you, like, nigga, I'm busting it. Like, come on, man. Fact. You see him right now, still on Instagram now. They done gave this nigga you see that fucking album? That shit was pushed like it was 1980.
Marketing was crazy.
Until the verses, I forgot about. I'm on my New York shit. Oh, I forgot about that.
That was my album. That's actually one of my favorite
I
Busta.
forgot
That Big
about- I
Bang.
was like,
That
oh,
Big
man,
Bang
I
album
forgot
was
about
slept
that.
on. I think the Big
I
Bang
wish I had-
album was slept on, man.
I wish the verses would have happened early. I would have had that, and I think Busta would have been in
The
there.
Aftermath joint, his Aftermath album with Dre. I think that album didn't get the credit that it deserved. And the Big Bang, that album.
Man,
was crazy.
hold on, man. Extinction Level Event, Anarchy,
They're coming.
Coming. Like these. Listen to them. Even what you see, New York shit. Listen to lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. It ain't just.
That's where I'm
it's
at.
lyrics.
That's what moved me.
Yeah.
Man. If you ain't got
He's
that
not. He's not.
vocabulary,
Yeah.
That's
you
a
ain't got
fact.
that vocabulary. It's a problem.
Like yeah,
That's a fact.
I be telling my niggas, and I be telling him, I be like, yo, don't worry about it. You're great. You great. The only thing is like you're alive. It's not nothing bad.
Definitely.
You're fucking alive. They ain't no. They respect it. Look how they look at that DMX right now. Even, and I'm not like. I ain't even gonna hold you. I wasn't a super crazy DMX fan. Like I wasn't. The nigga was growling me. Like the nigga was barking and growling. And I say that because at the time Jay-Z and the other people was out. Yeah, X had good music and all, but it still wasn't. He had to die to get his love.
Yeah.
That's
Like
sad.
before he died, niggas was saying, man, that nigga crackhead.
Real
You know what I'm
rap.
saying? And now he died. It's like, yeah, before that, like that's the part where music get. That's why again it goes to the conversation with Busta's like, yo, just be nigga, you living. He happy, nigga. We get niggas just running around doing what they love and still and being in these conversations.
Right.
Absolutely.
And still like
Absolutely.
that. And the L shit, which I don't know, and we could do a show on that because I know you gotta go, I gotta go too. Now niggas got a hip hop museum in New York, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to go see it.
What me nigga, I can't wait to be in it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Talk that talk. Talk that
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? Like that, yeah, they got a hip hop. Why not, nigga? They go. I know they make up for something.
I'll tell you
for
one
y'all.
thing. When they get to the hustlers section, your brother will definitely be there. That's a fact.
They don't give him
Because when he
don't-
came with that, it switched the game up. Like niggas don't remember when that dropped. I remember when that dropped.
Yo, Pito got Pito got the cassette tape. I should have bought it. He got he brought it over my crib. He got the cassette tape. The cassette tape with your brother.
Cardi B on the Cali joint. She come on that.
She killed it. And that's one of the best songs on Khaled album. I ain't gonna hold
If
you.
not the best.
It's not the best. That
They
album's
still,
crazy.
and she wrote it, and they still doing it.
Word.
And they give him his. All right, and I get him up there. There ain't nothing here talk about the shit, and it's still coming out because he be posting the shit about it. The commission was them. They talking about it now, like when Big was leaving on that nigga. That was his man more, but I didn't say I know the nigga. I know Chico on him more, and some of the youngins more, because at the time it was just like us running around, same shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking big. That's big. Ben was big to us. It wasn't no fucking Chris. It was big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Notorious Big. It was big, nigga. Like, it was foxy as Inga. Anton got me my dick. Like, Gavin just left him over here. Like, that shit is like regular life for niggas.
Real
You got
shit.
babies. Yeah, shit is real shit. That's why I'm saying smooth living Richmond, nigga. You say you be in Richmond, here in Richmond.
That's what I'm saying.
Him and Trey in Richmond. I'll be in Richmond. Like that, yeah, I got it, yeah. He on it, yeah. I got these next couple joints, yeah. Some niggas putting pressure on me. So.
That's why I said he got to be on the next album.
Yo,
Why not?
Go Eater.
Yes.
Go download that. Go buy that on all digital platforms now. Yo, man, we thank you, Boogie, man. It's always fun with you, brother. It's always
already
fun.
know, man.
We can talk forever.
We
can talk forever, man.
I'm gonna get bus on here. I can't next time I'm like, yo,
Hey,
these
man,
niggas-
say less.
Hey,
Anytime.
we got
Anytime.
we go-
We ready. Tell
I
them.
swear to God.
Tell them we
Bus,
talking that hip
pulling up
hop.
to him.
Tell them we definitely
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
up.
We talking about hip hop though. At the end of the day, we coming on some real shit in hip hop. At the end
Yeah,
of the day,
man. Yo, we appreciate.
Oh,
What's up?
y'all know who else I want to get y'all with? Get with y'all. I want to get Bumpy Knuckles with y'all. So I'll be with Freddie Fox.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
That's my OG. He out here. He
So he in
helped me out
Virginia
a lot. Yeah,
Because when I came to that
Yeah,
producer convention, you introduced me to him.
yeah. That's OG. That's the OG. Like, yeah, he.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Just say no more. We know you the plug. Once you came to Virginia, we start calling you the plug, man. Like everything you say, you gonna do it, man. So we definitely we appreciate your support, man. Like you showed us love, man, from the jump, man. We always respect that.
Actually, pressure on niggas to show us love in the way that you showed it.
Yeah, don't say that.
I'm being real. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? We was there. We was there.
I got some young boys, so I want y'all to check out. I want y'all to check out Young Crazy too, man. He do a lot of shit out here. Just even to check his music out, and Fatty, this kid Fatty, from out here.
Hey man, plug us in. But yo, we coming down soon. We're gonna hit you up. We're gonna come down soon. Next time we want to be in person, man. We want to do a whole day like we did last time. Connect with everybody from the area, man. We definitely gotta connect with Knots next time. We definitely, man. Before the summer out, hopefully we can get down there for something, man.
Yeah, we outside, man. We outside, man. I'm gonna get y'all get some.
But you already know I'm gonna touch you. You already know.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Anything else you want to say to the people, Boogie? Anything else you want to say to the people? Goat Eater though, right now. Go get
Goat Eater out on all platforms. I'm working on my website, so you can be able to go get everything.
Grab that merch.
Master Ace is still a sucker.
Damn.
I told him for your life. Okay. So he's in the ground. Yeah, I'm not one of them guys.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, that's it. That one ain't for him, but the next one is and I'm ready whenever. Like that shit, yeah. On that side of things. Yeah, everybody can be a goat, man. Everybody can't be a goat. Fuck out of here, man. But yeah, man, let's keep moving, keep rocking, you don't stop, man.
All right, yo, Boogie, man, we salute you, man.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, man.
Be safe out there.
Hey, boy, tell that nigga pour his shot, man. It's about time.
Where my shot? Where my cup at? Where my cup?
Right there, nigga. Let's go.
Come on, man. Come on, get off that light skin shit, nigga. I ain't even gonna tell you. I knew when they said because niggas is going to Hawaii and shit. I knew who they was talking about.
I was on vacation. I wasn't in Hawaii though. I was on vacation.
The only light skinned, dark skinned nigga I know, B. The darkest light skinned nigga I know.
I wasn't in Hawaii. Here you go, Boogie. This for you, man. Salute, man. Salute, brother.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, really, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Salute.
It's love.
I appreciate y'all, man, for real, man. This shit is good. It's always feel real comfortable fucking with y'all. And I'm gonna push this shit, man. I'm gonna make sure we get some views on this shit. I really got some big shit going on, like as far as with Snoop and them and all that shit. And everybody just proud of me just to keep up.
At the end of the day, we ain't worried about you, but we
know
the real gonna see it.
It's all love.
That's all that matters. As long as the real see it, we good.
Yeah, but we gonna connect. We gonna connect with you soon, though, man. We gonna connect with you soon, though, Boogie. But yo, you be safe out there. We coming down, man. Let's put something together, man. We want to make another Virginia trip. That was love, man, for sure.
Man, I swear it's gonna be better this time, son. I promise you. I got somewhere we can set up the podcast, all that.
Absolutely.
I promise you. I got it. I got a store and all type of shit. We good.
Say less. Yeah. Let's
I was on probation last time I came.
Wow.
You off everything?
Yeah, I'm off everything. I was nervous. Yeah, I was still like,
Bro, it's open back.
We free now. I was free now. Free now, boss.
It's open back. It's open back up, man. So we can't wait to get on the road.
Now, yeah.
But yo, salute Boogie, man. Salute you, man.
I love y'all.
You be safe, man. Love you too, man. All right, man. But yo, salute to Boogie, man. We Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms, man. We here. Yo, we ain't going nowhere. Yo, salute to Boogie, Goat Eater, out right now. Make sure y'all go download that. Yo, Pito, hit me with the fader. We out.